fades.
One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire NBA regular season. James fouled, count it, and one. Leonard, Paul George goes to the lane and bats it home as Leonard goes inside and throws it down.
This is a playoff environment. I love the intensity.
Davis, a three-pointer. It's good. Drives, hop step in the paint to Davis for the slam. James drives, layup, count it, and the foul. LeBron James putting on the finishing touches.
It's yours. You deserve it, my friend.
Welcome back to The Jump. Still joined by Dave McMenamin, Kendrick Perkins. We now say hello to ESPN NBA reporter Malika Andrews. Always very happy when she's on set. We just saw a recap of yesterday's thrilling battle for LA, but the fun didn't stop when the game ended because, yeah, we noted at the top of the show, here's what Clippers guard Patrick Beverley had to say post-game about guarding LeBron James.
Can you describe the challenge it is defensively when LeBron...
No challenge.
But particularly the end of the game.
No challenge.
Can you describe what it's like as a defender to when he tries to force the switches
Not hard
with
at
the
all.
guard?
It's not hard at all, Dave.
Yep.
It's not hard at all.
Oh, Patrick Beverley. The petty king. He needs to get the petty crown after that. I mean, you know what? I shouldn't surprise me. It's the same guy that went on Woj's pod over All-Star break and detailed what the Clippers championship parade's going to be like. I will say he has it out here because literally LeBron didn't score on him yesterday. There was not one possession where he guarded LeBron and LeBron took a shot and scored. So there's not really a challenge if no one scored on you. That's his out.
Maybe he has the secret sauce he could give to the rest of his teammates LeBron did score on. I don't know. Perk, what do you think?
I'm going with like my grandparents used to tell me, God bless his heart. He don't know no better.
I thought he was going to say, if you don't know something nice to say,
he don't know no better. I mean, like, come on. Come on, Pat. I love the energy. I love that you're not backing down from Braun, but you can't be serious right now. I mean, this is almost like the Draymond and Charles Barkley conversation. Like, he don't even believe it. He don't even believe it.
But this is what Patrick Beverley does, right? This is his job. He is the rallying guy. This is what he is supposed to do. So can you blame him? I'm sure LeBron will have something, maybe not to say about it, but to show about it later.
Well, so much of what Pat Bev does is, I think, by the way, more than just chatter. I think when he gets in Russ Westbrook's ear, right, and baits him into taking some threes by saying, you can't do this, the blowing, right, the whole thing, that's not just him being like a little mascot. That is him making a pretty serious contribution and getting in guys' head. We have seen him do that with other guys. We saw him really make Kevin Durant uncomfortable for part of a series against the Warriors, but went part.
No, go ahead, Rachel, because I was just about to say, listen.
But this trash talk to me, that's the only thing I was going to say, is this to me is not constructive, only in that, look, you wouldn't like him when he's angry, right, that line? I mean, I don't think maybe making this kind of trash talk to a guy who just beat you and did it pretty thoroughly in his one-on-one matchups is smart. Then again, I'm a Pat Beverley fan, so I'm going to just roll with it. Trust him. We'll see what happens in the next time. I don't know. Malika, by the way, the line of your grandmother, it was from Steel Magnolias. If you don't have anything nice to say, come sit by me. That's the better line. If you can see here in 3 games this season, Pat Bev matched up with LeBron 20 times in the half court. LeBron shooting 50% from the field. The Lakers have 130 offensive efficiency in those matchups. So yeah, these are good numbers. That's all I'm gonna say.
I thought he was your boy though, right?
I want to. Move on. I will ride or die for Pat Bev, period.
Wouldn't you want him to be your hype man in the morning?
I'm just saying.
Like, every morning, if he could just...
There's not enough coffee. Yeah. I want to move on to the Nets Kenny Atkinson split, right? This was a
regular season. James fouled, count it, and one. Leonard, Paul George goes to the lane and bats it home as Leonard goes inside and throws it down.
This is a playoff environment. I love the intensity.
Davis, a three-pointer. It's good. Drives, hop step in the paint to Davis for the slam. James drives, layup, count it, and the foul. LeBron James putting on the finishing touches.
It's yours. You deserve it, my friend.
The Lakers win the Battle of LA yesterday. We go by the numbers, who now improved to 42-0 when they're leading after 3 quarters. That is the 5th longest streak to begin a season in NBA history. Lakers also 24-0 this season when they allow fewer than 105 points. That's the most wins without a loss by any team in the NBA this season. And the Lakers' opponents over the last 2 games, 96 combined wins. And according to Elias, that is the most by any team's opposition over a 2-game win streak since the 1980 Suns as we bring in our NBA champion, Kendrick Perkins. Part of why and what they did this weekend is why JaVale McGee said, Perk, and I know you know this, that the Lake Show is the best team in the world right now. Do you agree with that assessment?
I do agree with JaVale. Listen, when you look at this Lakers team right now, they're winners. They're winners of 10 out of the last 11. And right now, they have the best duo in the league in LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And right now, both of these guys are playing at an MVP level. And when you look at the role players right now for the Lakers, the Avery Bradleys, the Kyle Kuzmas, the Caldwell Popes, the McGee, the Dwight Howards, these guys are being stars in their role, and right now the Lakers are playing inspiring basketball. They're moving the ball. They're hitting their peak at the right time. And right now, I do agree with JaVale McGee that they are the best team in basketball right now.
And for those at home that like to read the tea leaves, the last time that the Lakers beat two of the NBA's top 4 teams in consecutive games was in February of '09, and that year they ended up winning the title. Now, Perk, LeBron would be a shoo-in for his 5th MVP if not for the young Bucks. So who's your fave to win and why, LeBron or Giannis?
And look, no disrespect to Giannis. Giannis is doing some great things down there in Milwaukee. But if you look at LeBron James, 17 years in, 35 years old, and he's having one of the best seasons of his NBA career. LeBron James, in the 17 seasons, has never averaged a double-double. And right now, he's averaging 25 points, 10 assists, and almost close to 8 rebounds a game. These are MVP numbers. He's at the top of the West in a tough Western Conference, and he's leading the Lakers right now. And to me, he's my favorite for us to win the MVP.
You mentioned a stat line, LeBron. Only 5 players have ever averaged 25 points and 10 assists over a full season. That's what he's currently doing right now. Let's talk about the Rockets, though. They're on a 4-game skid. They lose to the Knicks, the Hornets, and they get routed by the Magic, with James Harden saying that he has no clue why things are going so wrong. Answer that for him, K-Perk. Why are things going so wrong?
Are you serious, James? The things that's going wrong is you, my brother. And look, James, I love you to death, but this Rocket small ball is built for Russell Westbrook and James Harden to be stars. And when they was doing well, those guys were being stars. And right now, James Harden hasn't been playing up to the MVP level that we know James Harden to do. And in order for this to work, Russell Westbrook and James Harden are going to have to be those guys that come in night in and night out and at least get 30 points a night.
Yeah.
And James haven't been doing that.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get that done when you're shooting 19% from three-point range,
Right.
which is what James Harden is currently doing. I do have to say this very quickly as we say thank you, K-Perk, and let you go. I have also had lockets with family members on them, but mine were like $7 and came from Claire's. I imagine that is a very expensive locket around your neck.
Yeah, hey, look. Hey, I like to keep my family real close to me, though.
I love it. And just give them a little frosting around the picture as well. Kendrick,
a little ice.
A little ice, just a little dab. Kendrick Perkins joining us here. Talk a little NBA action. Thanks, Kate. Is coming.
I used to love playing that game, What If.
Me too.
All right,
Still do.
The Battle for LA Part 3. Staples Center roommates Kawhi, LeBron. Clippers 2-0 against the Lakers this season. Kawhi guarding LeBron early. He takes it baseline through the middle. Lakers down 3 after the made foul shot, bucket, and foul. Ensuing possession, Kawhi's turn with LeBron guarding him. Short. We see LeBron, he peeked into the backfield there. Wrong time. Clippers up 4 at the half. Fourth quarter now, under 3 to play. 7-point lead for the Lakers. Good look there to Anthony Davis. LeBron had 9 assists. Davis had a team high 30 points, added 8 rebounds. Lakers lead by 9. Less than a minute left. Lakers up 9. LeBron drives, layup, foul. What a weekend it's been for LeBron. More on that later. Scored or assisted on 19 of the Lakers' 27 fourth quarter points. Here's Patrick Beverley about defending LeBron.
Can you describe the challenge it is defensively when LeBron?
No challenge.
Well, particularly the end of the game.
No challenge.
Can you describe what it's like as a defender to when he tries to force the switches
Not hard
with
at
the
all.
guard?
I kind of want to agree to disagree there. Lakers get the Clippers for the first time this year. They're now 26-6, as you said, air quotes, on the road this season. By the numbers, Lakers approved.
It's a good weekend for us.
playing against two of the best teams, the top two teams in the league, including with us as far as record-wise. But